Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people of the world. How is everybody doing today? Right, so today's video lesson is about judgment and discernment. Okay, please feel free to have your own experience while watching this video. Okay, I believe that Facebook is a tool to create a mental catalyst for us to transcend our social issues, okay? And I want people to address these social issues. I want people to speak up, express yourself, okay? From childhood, we are limited into a perspective that just isn't good for our own understanding. You know, we get limited by our families because it's what we have created as a species. We have created this limitation of who we are because of what we know. This is the digital revolution. We can share our understanding for free and create our reality once again through the means of our tools, okay? Judgment and discernment, right? Judgment means the ability to make considered decisions or to come to a sensible conclusion. Discernment means the ability to judge well. Okay? Either way, you will still come to an understanding of self. Unity in duality or separation. It just depends how you perceive it. Okay? And this is the beauty of this. We as a species are all coming to this realization. To judge is to discriminate. Because you think it is it is good for self, right? It is all in your head, basically. The question you need to ask yourself is this what I've come here for? Ask yourself why you feel the need to judge. If you don't, then you would be limiting your understanding just because you don't understand it, okay? Right, so for example, we have these two crystals, okay? The one is pyrite, fool's gold, and the other one is black tourmaline, right? We know that they are crystals, okay, but they are individually, how could I put this, represented by the labels we attach to them. They are both crystals in essence, but at the end of the day, this one's black and this one's gold, right? So that's how we limit our perspective. That's just a very basic example of what is going on inside your head when you tell yourself that you can't do this because of that, right? There's nothing wrong with this. That's the beauty of it, because it helps people to reflect, and this is how we grow as a species. Judgment is hierarchy, it is elitism, which creates our cognitive experience. The duality of life transcends us into these perspectives so that we can once again grow and create the world we perceive. It is called ontological design. Divine order, right? Nature doing its thing. A way of being, not just creating a crutch of the mind, but rather facilitating the evolution of human capability. Systems focused on facilitating situated human cognition while expanding the capacity of neuroplasticity on both micro, okay, individual, and macro, the universe. Be yourself because everybody else is taken. We are separation within unity, living within a cognitive experience called duality, and love is our driving force. To be is to perceive the constructed conformance of life and to realize that we have made it. In a world full of victors, there are no victims. Live from your heart, think from your brain, feel with your energy in motion. Your emotion is what drives you. Be mutual and you will be blessed with understanding. So the question I actually really want to ask you is this worth our time and effort as a species, right? That's what you should be asking yourself, You know, could we not be utilizing this time in a way that is collectively responsible? Instead, we feed the machine by focusing on our energies on other people's adopted systems. For what? So that our boss could try and succumb the adopted systems that were in place before one was born. This has led to a cycle of our own enslavement, and it's ridiculous. I will not stand for it anymore, and this is why I'm here, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, you know, how does one differentiate between between true and false in a world with so many old belief systems that we just blindly choose to follow? Who has been paying attention to our ancient adopted ways? Why has no one asked these questions yet? Right? And right, this is why I believe that we are entering into a new age, the age of information. Let's utilize our tools. Let's push humanity forward in a direction that will transcend our minds, right? You know, our forefathers have left us with something that could outrun the rat race. Wasn't this their plan all along? You know, we as the next generation are using tools our ancestors died for as devices for entertainment and not mental stimulation. We could be on the verge of a new kind of revolution, a revolution that at first started on the internet and is manifesting itself into reality. Spiritualists are calling it the awakening. Simply put, we have come to a time of collective sustainability. You be the judge. Enjoy your day, beautiful people.